today I'm here to show you a little something in Gmail that makes my life so much easier, and it is something I do all the time. So I want to show you email templates. So first thing I'm going to do is click Compose, and the way you get to email templates is you come here and you click on the three dots. Again, those three dots are our friends, and you go to templates. Let me move this over. Now I have lots of templates, lots and lots. I really do need to come through and delete because some of these are from back when I was teaching English, right? When I was teaching Microsoft Office, and we still did that certification. So there's a ton of templates in here. Probably the most common one that I send is my tech tips, my newsletter, but I send these all the time. I even have a star email, so this one. When you click on the template, it comes up and it fills in the information that you've already filled in. And let me show you how to set that up. So I'm actually going to delete this email because I want to start with a totally blank one. I'm going to click Compose. Now, one of the things that I like to do when I make a template is I delete my address, because your address is automatic, or your signature, not your address. Your signature is automatically going to go on there, right? So let's say this is the Edmentum help email, and I want to go ahead and put in the stuff for that. So I'm going to go ahead and paste in that template that I have that Allie provided for us for an Edmentum help email, right? Let's call this let's just call it Edmentum. Edmentum. Let's actually call it support. Okay, so I basically fill out what I want in the email except for my address, and then I come here, I go to templates, and I can of course insert my old templates, but I can also save template as draft, and here's all my old ones. All the way at the bottom I have the option to do save as new template. It automatically comes up with the name, and I hit save. So now I have this template, and it's saved. It does automatically hang around as an email, but now I can just delete the draft because I don't actually need it. So now if I click Compose, notice it does come up with my address. I can go to templates, choose Edmentum support, and now that part of my email is already filled out. I have a ton of templates that I keep. One that I used a lot when I was teaching was I had a template, and let me show you guys this. I had a template for most of my classes where I had all the assignments listed as Google Docs that they could click on. Now this was the old English, right? So this is when we were doing a lot of very different things, but I actually had all the same assignments. I just had students going to Google Classroom to work on them. I also, if you're not using Google Classroom, you could include these as copy links, and then the student would have these. Now, I would fill this out with the complete list of things, but I would very, very rarely send this to a student as a complete list. But the nice thing is it was all here. I didn't have to go look up any of them. I could just delete what I didn't want. So let's say this student is on Unit 5 and they only needed Unit 5. So I can delete to Unit 5 and delete down, and then tell the student this is what they need to do. Okay? This is great for when a student's almost at the end of a class. It gives them kind of a lookout to see how far they are from the end. Okay, so one thing that might need to happen, and this will not be for everyone, so if you have the template button, you don't need to have to worry about this, but if you do not have the ability, that button there that lets you make templates, if that is just not an option, you need to go to settings and turn it on. So go to quick settings, go to see all settings, and you're going to go to, I've totally forgotten, it's advanced, and click enable. You can also do some other settings here. Templates is just an enable or disable, and if you don't even have the option for this, you might have to email Vincent and get them to turn on the ability to do templates. And while you're here, go over to your inbox, come down. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the inbox, it's the general. And change your undo send to the maximum, which is 30 seconds. I wish it was a lot further, okay? And also, default reply behavior, change that to just reply, so you don't reply to everyone. Anyway, those are just a couple of bonus tips while you're in here. And of course, you're gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom and press save. And then you will have access to templates and some great email help. Hope you have a great week. Bye.